My throat dry as the sand. Memories of you keep me at bay. Covered in blood, oh my lips kiss dry land. Am I too ill to sing away? Yeah. And if I was a sailor, would there be land at all? And if I stole the preacher, could we be saved at dawn? And if I was a hero, would I still be alone? And if I built a house, could we even call it home? There's nothing else I could give except for the air in my lungs. Come to rely on the stars in the sky, get blind from the light of the sun. The radiance saved me and raised me by taking me higher than I could imagine. She told me that I was a savage. I told her to rest on the Sabbath. She told me I heard her, I wanted to die. She was more stronger than I was inside. She was the truth I could never deny. She was the tears that I needed to cry. She was the river that I was just swimming in, focused on dividends instead of living and prospering. She is the song I am authoring. She is the universe I am evolving. And if I was a sailor, would there be land at all? And if I stole the preacher, could we be saved at dawn? And if I was a hero, would I still be alone? And if I built a house, could we even call it home? And if I was a sailor, would there be land at all? And if I stole the preacher, could we be saved at dawn? And if I was a hero, would I still be alone? And if I built a house, could we even call it home?
Yo,
Hey now, what's up, everybody?
Good. What's up, people? Did you push the tempo a little bit on the acoustic? That was a little. No, I like it. It has a little urgency to it that maybe that guitar you did drives it more. You know what I mean? That acoustic.
hey, how you feeling, Mr. Mustache?
I'm feeling way better. You know what I mean? I got an official test, and I was negative. Then I went to the VA yesterday because my chest was feeling tight. Just to make sure, I got another test, and they did all kind of blood work. They said you were good. They're just living with 5 people that had COVID. I guess maybe I don't know. I was super tired and lethargic. So they say you can have false negatives. So maybe I had it, and then I don't know. I'm not going to try to understand it. I feel better though. Feel better. Yeah.
I like the mustache. I don't know if I told you, but that shit's nice.
I'm trying to represent Pipe. Pipe's always has a mustache going.
That's right.
You got a cool one too. We got the Mustache Brothers now, bro.
Big mustache. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Piper, how are you?
I'm
What's up,
good,
Pipe?
man. I'm good. I'm chilling. You know, it's It's Pharaoh's birthday today. It's my firstborn's birthday today.
Yeah,
You
he's
know, he's
21, right?
20. He's 20.
Oh, I thought it said 21.
Yeah, he's 20, man. He's doing his thing with his group Zillions. Him and
Nice.
his partner Danny from Brazil. They got a group Zillions. They're doing their thing. They just released their first video last night. It's the day after Martin Luther King's birthday. You know, Martin Luther
Yeah.
King Jr.,
Yeah.
superstar, just a great man, from a great church. That church is like the Ebenezer Baptist Church, man. The church that his father preached at. It's that church is like 130 something years old, man. It was founded by former slaves, down in Atlanta, and
Yeah.
Martin Luther King's father preached there. Martin Luther King preached there. Reverend Raphael Warnock, the man that just won Senate for Georgia, he preaches there. So that
Wow.
dude, yeah. Oh yeah, man. Warnock comes from some serious history. He's only the 5th senior pastor at that church in like 130 something years. So it's not a surprise that he got elected to the Senate, man. That dude really means something. But Martin Luther King is for it to be Martin Luther King's birthday yesterday, that's important, like in light of everything that's going on in the country right now. And I was thinking about it because Steve, you brought up his name a couple days ago. It's really important. Like we remember, we get taught about Martin Luther King in school, and we really don't. We're not taught in a way to internalize what was going on at the time. We get taught the superficial version of Martin Luther King and what he went through and the civil rights movement. That dude, Steve, how old are you right now?
I'm 41.
Yeah, man. Martin Luther King was murdered when he was 39. He was murdered when he was younger than any of us.
Yeah.
Anybody in Flipsyde, man, internalize that. And at the time of his murder, the majority of the country absolutely hated that man. Absolutely hated him. And you go back to the footage, and this is why it's important to remember him in this way. Because if you go back to the footage and you see the mobs of people like throwing rocks and like swinging sticks, and firefighters releasing fire hoses and policemen sicking dogs on these people, like that's Martin Luther King. That's the dude that we learn is the ultimate good, and what he stood for was so good for our country. That's what we learned growing up in school now. But we rewind back to just our parents' generation, like one generation ago, and the majority of the country absolutely hated that man. So it's important for us to think on that, because the majority of the country today, or a large percentage of the country today, what they are absolutely passionate about, what they feel in their bone marrow, they could find out is absolutely wrong tomorrow. And that's extremely important. And that should, anyone that has an extremist position or feels extremely passionate about something, that should inspire anyone that's listening right now to try to take a look at the other side of the story. To look at history and see what came before, and try to chart and anticipate what's coming next. Just the life, the contribution, and the murder of the assassination, the vicious assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that stood for peace and was shot by a sniper and dropped dead in the neck. Blew him away. Never raised a hand to anybody. He wasn't walking around with his pants sagging, smoking weed with a pistol tucked in and a diamond chain. This was a preacher. He was literally a preacher.
Yeah.
And he was murdered at 39 years old. And the majority of the country was happy about it when he was murdered. Was happy when he was murdered. The majority of the United States of America was happy and elated when Martin Luther King Jr. was murdered. They used to call him Martin Luther Coon on the news in Alabama. On the news in the South, they called him Martin Luther Coon, man. One generation ago. So if people are, embedded and knee deep in their passion, and it incorporates any form of hatred, you need to revisit that. You need to rethink that, flip through the pages of history, try to see things through someone else's eyes, and anticipate what's coming next. It was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. It's my son Pharaoh's birthday today. Happy birthday, Pharaoh. I think he's going to be joining us on the show.
Hey.
Yeah, I think he's going to be joining us on the show today. And I'm happy to be here with my brothers Steve Knight and Dave Lopez today.
Amen.
My little Zoe, she's getting her little, jumping on the course.
And my niece Zoe.
Hey, little
Zoe, what's going down?
Oh, man.
She has to be part of the show.
Hey, Zoe. We love Zozo.
I'm so happy about my nephew Pharaoh. I think we should bring him on. What do you say? Let's bring on Pharaoh and wish him a happy birthday. Because Zoe's here. My wife's upstairs somewhere.
Let's bring on Pharaoh.
Let's bring on Pharaoh and sing him happy birthday. How about that? Come on, wife. There he is.
Hey.
Pharaoh. What's up? Why?
What's up, everybody?
Right. You ready? And Lemmy's here.
That's amazing.
We're all here.
Lemmy definitely has to sing.
Birthday. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Dear
King
Pharaoh.
Happy birthday
To you.
So happy birthday! I thought we were about to do the Stevie Wonder version, bro.
Dave kicked it off, man. We always do the Stevie Wonder version. Dave kicked it off though, so we just went with that one.
All right, that one too.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Just, still working on music, pushing this new video. You guys should check it out, actually. Zillion Sin Para out now. Me and my duo trying to make some noise. We dropped it last night. It's like at, I think, 200 something views right now. So that's
man.
Proud of you, dude.
Yeah, real proud. Hey, look, man, the story is Zillions, man. Pharaoh and Danny, they went to high school together. And Danny is from Brazil. Pharaoh's grandfather's from Brazil. He's been going back and forth to Brazil since he was a baby. He took his first steps in Brazil. Pharaoh did. At Chialici's house. Ele é flamenguista. Wow. He's rocking the Flamengo jersey. And, they went to high school together and they would mess around doing music and just doing all kinds of music. And then it was like, you know what? Let's just take it back to the roots. And they just took it back to, Danny spitting in Portuguese. And Pharaoh spitting, and it's a crazy mixture. But I remember, like, after my little sister passed, they kind of just locked themselves in the studio, here and at the house. And they locked themselves in and just went hard, man. They went hard for like 2 weeks straight, just making song after song after song, sending me songs like 3 and 4 in the morning. What you think about this? It was crazy, man. So it's like that passion was just inspiring, man. It reminded me of when, we were locked up in the studio and how we get locked in the studio and just go hard nonstop. So I'm juiced and I'm excited for those dudes. They go back and forth to San Diego. It's a large Brazilian community down in San Diego. That's actually where I was born, where my parents met. They met in San Diego. My father was in the Brazilian Navy. And then they fell in love. My mother moved down to Brazil with him. And, they lived down there for a while and came back up. I was born in San Diego. And, they go to San Diego. They're going to be going to Boston. They're going to be going to Florida, wherever that Brazilian population is and wherever people love good music, they're going to be, man. So it's exciting to watch them take off right now. And they just did their first video, man.
You guys want to watch the video?
Yeah, man. Let's check it out.
Oh, you guys ready?
Let's check it out.
What's the name of the song, Pharaoh? Introduce us.
Sem Parar, by the Zillions. Like nonstop, basically.
Non-stop. Yeah.
Watch Pharaoh's video. Here we go.
on the track.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Zillions.
E eles vigiam meu corre, torcendo pra eu cair. Mas quem me mantém de pé, quem me ajudou tá aqui. Não sabe nada do corre, nunca passou um dobrado pra cima. Eu levo comigo só quem tava do meu lado. I'm ain't chill in Brazil where it's dangerous. Shawty says she like when I speak a different language. Got a Z tatted on my hand like I made it. A cool little story to tell when I'm famous. Amen. Keep my eyes closed when I'm praying. Saying Zane's about to go Super Saiyan. Everything I get, I'll work for it. If you got skills, you can run with the workforce. Instagram look a little dry when I make a hit song, that'll lurk more. Turn with a green-eyed girl who's a baddie, love her body, I should flirt more. Wanna go to Rio, Rome, and Paris. When I win a couple plaques, I'll earn more. Living in this world, it's a curse and a blessing. Every day I earn more. E eles vigiam meu corre, torcendo pra eu cair. Mas quem me mantém de pé, quem me ajudou tá aqui. Não sabe nada do corre, nunca passou um dobrado pra cima. Eu levo comigo só quem tava do meu lado. Me chama de Super Saiyan, tô puto sem frio, então vem no tchan. Subindo e descendo, não para, prepara que você vai sentar até de manhã. Sempre tô no toque, ela ama uma Glock. Adoro os irmãos na função do bloco. Contando malote, quanta gente fode. Isso que é o motivo pra ela sentar forte. Quanta mais, yeah, tô suave, quanta mais, yeah. E eles vigiam meu corre, torcendo pra eu cair. Mas quem me mantém de pé, quem me ajudou tá aqui. Não sabe nada do corre, nunca passou um dobrado pra cima. Eu levo comigo só quem tava do meu lado.
Yo!
Dope. That's dope.
I appreciate
dope, man.
all I want for
When
my
we gonna
birthday.
do a Flipsyde feature Zillions, dude? When we gonna make that one happen?
In
We
the
gotta make it
future,
happen, man.
definitely.
We gotta make it happen.
Anytime. Let us
My
know.
only problem with the video is, man, I was waiting outside for them to come pick me up for hella long, man. They said they was coming to get me in the Benz. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting outside. Next thing I know, it's nighttime. I get a call, they say the video done.
They don't want no old guys in the
They don't want no old dudes in the video, man.
All
Like, how
I,
can they didn't pick me up, man?
all I want for my birthday is for everybody to go check out that video. And if you know anybody Brazilian, share it with them because we're really just trying to grow out here. Built that American and Brazilian bridge from ground up. So, yeah, appreciate it.
They're trying to get to Brazil on tour.
I'm digging that Rolling Stone shirt. So who gave you that shirt?
Yeah, where'd that come
I
from?
wore in the video.
Dave Lopez, huh?
That's
I wear
rock
a
star
lot of
status.
other- I wear a lot of my shirts. And
Yes.
thank you, Joe Brill, for the happy birthday.
And
Joe
if I was that good a shape, I'd rock my shirt off too. You got the shirt off looking got chiseled like a guy.
I saw that soccer.
Yeah.
All that soccer he's been doing since he was a little kid. Got him chiseled.
Just all natural.
Mike Bell, look at Mike Bell.
Share with them if you can, please.
Yeah. So Pharaoh, what's up, man? You going on a hike? You going on a hike today?
I'm going on a hike today. I've been hiking this trail like every day.
Yeah.
With Danny.
Don't tell people where it is.
I'm not. It's the Zillions trail. You gotta know me, and I'll let you know where the trail is. But it's in El Cerrito. That's all I would say. El Cerrito, California.
Yep, you did it. Now they're gonna be there, man.
No, they don't know. There's so many trails on El Cerrito. They'll never find out. I'm spending the day with my family, and couple of days. My cousin's coming down from Oregon, and I think my girlfriend's coming up next week. So it's gonna be cool.
Just live the dream, bro. Just living the dream, dude.
Yeah.
It makes me
That's
want
what's
to be
up.
young again. I'll tell you that, dog.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
We got signed, Steve. How old were you when we got record deal? Things started happening.
I was like 23, 4-ish. I was early 20s.
Yeah.
And Piper, you were like 27, 28 or something, man?
Something like that, man.
We were youngsters.
Yeah.
God damn it. I was 32. This is my
Hey.
30s, son.
We worked for that, man. We damn sure worked for that. I don't know how many thousands of stages I rocked for free.
I'm on what?
Before we got signed. It was all necessary though in order to be able to rock those big stages.
Everybody.
It was
all necessary.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Though.
You'll get there. You just do it.
That's what you're gonna get. Yeah, you just keep going. You're already on the path, man. So what was the biggest lesson from last year for you, man? You could think on that for a little bit if you want to. Or the top three lessons.
Last year I was still doing this music stuff, and my school. I recently started reading this 50 Cent book, though, and it just made me feel like I wasn't working hard enough. So I feel like I really kicked it into gear, probably just like within these last couple weeks. And I'm grinding up.
He's a hustler.
50 Cent will do it to you. He's actually sober, which is like surprising, right? No drugs, no alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And
that doesn't surprise me, dude. The closer you get to people like that, Akon the same way. Never drink, never party.
Yeah.
Will I am
They're about their business, man. They're focused. Their business is like the studio. They get off on the studio and make music and work, man. They're trained, disciplined, dude. Like most successful people I met are all like that. They don't have time or the energy to put into those other things, dude. But yeah, that doesn't surprise me. 50 Cent.
Gene Simmons is also sober. And Ace Frehley, the guitar player, said, yeah, he might be sober, but I had a lot more fun. So, Stay sober, Pharaoh, goddammit.
Stay sober, man. Stay sober.
Yeah. I want longevity in my career. Like, I want to stay relevant. So, I'm just grinding.
I think the key to longevity is being honest. Always being honest. Always be real with yourself. That's the key. Because then you don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks. Just do what you know feels good to you. That's what I noticed from all the people that I know that are successful in music. They just do what they do. They don't follow the trends. They're just being honest, you know. And that's you're more happy that way, you know. Happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. How about Steve's mustache though? What do you think of Steve's mustache, Pharaoh? Pretty fresh. What are you gonna do with your mustache?
I like it. My mustache isn't like fully kicked in yet, but
I love it.
Bending down and coming into like my mouth. It's kind of like weird.
You know, I know that's Piper's kid watching that video. Is the shirt off, man? That runs in the family or something.
That's right.
Appreciate it.
Every time I see Pharaoh pipe, I'm always reminded of the first studio down at, Larry Baptiste, all those guys, and like he was still an infant at 12 to 18 months. I would say he was still like you hold the baby. Like, do you remember how old he was in that moment?
I remember he was in a those car seats that you could take out of the car and there'll be like a little baby carrier. He was in one of those at Larry Baptiste studio. Larry Baptiste is an OG. For those people that don't know who Larry Baptiste is, he's an OG in the Bay Area and in the music scene. He's worked with everybody. And he's like been part of the Grammy Commission. And Larry Baptiste, man, he's like the godfather to Flipsyde. I was out there selling my CDs like in front of stores, and Larry Baptiste hopped out of some car, a Benz or something, and he hopped out, and I sold him my CD, and he just bought it, and then like 2 or 3 months later, I happened to be in his studio, like with Steve, And he was like, I was like, man, you're the dude that bought my CD 2 or 3 months ago. So it's like we already had that relationship before, we came into a working relationship. It was just a trip, man. That dude he's like one of our guardian angels. We go to him for wisdom every now and then. And Pharaoh, man, you were sitting on his couch in your little car seat, man, as a baby. You were in Larry Baptiste's studio, in the studio of greatness.
Yeah, him and Claytoven did they specialize in like big, beautiful background vocals. So they worked with Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, some of the biggest pop records on demand. It's like those guys were crafting those silky background vocals, and they do so much more. I mean, they were in funk band. What band? You know what band he was in the 70s? He was in some funk band that was like a big deal for a minute. I forget that part. Yeah. Anyways, he's the kindest, most gentle, humble, beautiful soul. Yeah, he would totally jump on and talk. Anyways, love that guy. Love that dude.
And you know what? He's an Alpha too. He's in the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. Martin Luther King was in that fraternity.
Wow.
Alpha is the fraternity with the most celebrities in the world.
Oh.
It's a trip. If Pharaoh, you were sitting on that couch, man, you were sitting on his couch like eating crackers or something or whatever. I don't know if you had teeth at the time, man. You was probably, I don't know what you was doing.
He was still sucking on that milk.
Now he making videos with his shirt off.
Mama milk. That's like that. Mama milk.
Now he back and forth to Brazil with his partners, rocking Flamengo jerseys, doing his thing. That's what's up, man.
I'm proud of you, dude.
Yeah.
Y'all keep doing things for real, seriously. You inspire me to keep on rocking, seriously.
Yeah. And shouts out to Danny and Costello down in San Diego. Cats that produced the track. And those dudes got vicious skills, man. They know how to blend the Brazilian sound with that, American soul hip hop sound. It's a serious mixture coming out, man. That shit is about to explode. The whole sound that they're building. I got respect for the whole crew they got, and there's more of them. There's hell of them down there.
I got Danny on FaceTime right now.
Danny, what's up, boy?
Hey!
This is the other
man, dude.
Yeah.
He's helping with the beats. He helps produce and do beats too.
Yeah, he's raw. He's hella raw.
Hey, muito bom. That's all I know how to say. Muito bom, bro.
Muito bom. Parabéns pelo vídeo.
Greetings from Poland.
Tudo bem.
They just played the video. They were feeling it in front of the Flipsyde community. So I was just telling them thank you and showing them who you are. This is Danny. He makes all the beats with Costello. And yeah.
We got to rock something and collab, all of us. We got to collab on something, man. That'll get me juice.
He's got a nice mustache, by the way, too. Only one without a mustache is Pharaoh and me. We got to get our mustache on, dude.
Hey, we looking forward to that collab, man. We ain't going to take up your whole birthday day, though, man.
It's good.
So do your thing. I know you
got to watch the Rams game. So
okay.
Yeah.
Who's playing?
The Rams.
Oh, it's today, huh? Oh shit.
Yeah. Rams versus Packers.
You got Green Bay. You got the game. Green Bay, the Rams, and then you got Baltimore. Yeah, you got a bunch of good four playoff games this weekend.
Hey, Bubba, how about them Raiders though? They're gonna go all the way in the playoffs, son.
They beat Kansas City. They look so good. If they would have had a defense, dude, every year they get my hopes up and they crush it. It's so beautiful to be crushed.
He would text me Raiders, what Raiders, and I just ignore it. I'm just like, no, I'm not falling for it, Steve. I'm not doing it. And now look at
hey, when a girl leaves you, do you go back and get her? No, you don't. The Raiders are so.
Yeah,
they're a universal brand, man.
I felt like I was being abused in a relationship when I was a Raider fan. And every year, the Raiders would lie to me and be like, man, Pipe, it's all good. I won't abuse you no more. I'm going to do the right thing. And I would come back, and then the Raiders would just do it all over again to me, man.
Yeah.
You might definitely wear a Raiders hat in the future just to represent it.
I love the Raiders, man. I don't know why. I love the silver black. When I first moved to Cali, the Coast Guard Island was right across, Coast Guard Island is right across from Alameda. And so I went to my first Raider game. That was really the first NFL game I'd ever been to. And I grew up on Bo Jackson, watching, Bo Jackson run on Monday Night Football. So as a kid, to be there, that was like, it was like, being, I don't know, it's hard to put into words, but it was like, I'm a Raider fan, dude. I want to see him do well. I want to see him do well. I don't care where they go. I'm going to go to Vegas and see that limousine open up and be like, if they would have defense and their offense beat Kansas City, they beat the best team in NFL this year, man. We're turning it around. Let's go.
Man, I used to play in the damn parking lot every Sunday in the morning, and I'd be playing with my Led Zeppelin band, and I was obsessed with the Raiders, dude. I was there at 5 a.m, like setting up.
I believe it.
Games. I was all in. And so fuck the Raiders. I'm over it. And I'm over it. I'm over the Raiders. I'm done.
Doug, you know when I found out, when I just accepted the fact that I wasn't a hardcore Raiders fan. I was at, I think it might have been a Monday night football game, man. And it was cold. It was raining. And I'm like, damn, I'm hella cold. Like, should I leave? And I looked up and I saw this big ass Mexican dude with his shirt off. And he had a huge Raider sign tattooed on his back. And he was like drinking a pitcher of beer. I said, that is a Raider fan. That's what a Raiders fan looks like. I'm not that. That's when I accepted it.
Yeah. 18 years ago is when they actually were good. That's 18 years of Sundays. And my poor wife, we're gonna watch that shit again. I'm like, yeah, I gotta watch it again. And so this year, nope, I'm done. Oh, Steve, you're cut out. I can't hear.
Yeah,
you.
I can't hear Steve, man.
Oh, Bubba.
Bubba's gone. Well, what's up, man? We winding it down. What we doing?
We want to wind it down. Just wanted to, maybe we'll finish up with a Flipsyde song. Pharaoh, you be good, all right?
All right.
Be good, man. Congratulations.
Bada bing.
Oh, let's Steve. Let's say bye to Steve. Let's Steve. Where'd Steve go?
Zillions.
All right,
Zillions.
you there?
No.
Are you there, Steve? All right, we're gonna bounce. I will talk to you guys.
Okay. But let me have my decade of heartache. Let me have my decade of heartache.
Do it. I'm there for you. If you want to cry, you can call me. I got some Raiders shirts I could give you too from 18 years ago. I'll hook you up.
Hey,
what's going on, Pipe?
Before we leave.
Yeah.
Huh?
What were you gonna say?
1 second.
Okay.
Oh, Piper cut out now. Oh. Mike Bell said to check out the new Akon album. Peep new Akon album.
It's dope. I've heard some of it. He's creating his own city. Akon City, his own currency. He's got all kind of stuff happening.
That is one cool motherfucker, man. He was always hella cool. To me, he was always
totally cool
and just hella just cool. I remember we went to a show. It was Lady Gaga playing some bar somewhere in the city, and it was Akon and Too Short, and they were all there to see Akon, and it was like the PA speakers were blown up, and there's Lady Gaga dancing away with no subwoofers or tweeters. It was horrible, and it was awful. I was like, damn, that sucks for Gaga. We go backstage. There was this guy, the security guard who hated my guts. He wouldn't let me go backstage, and he was pulling on me. And then Akon grabbed my arm. He's like, "No, fuck you. He's my friend." Pulled me and Melissa and her friend, and he was nice. And Akon, he went out of his way to pull me and yell at the dude. And then that's the day Melissa, I'm like, "Babe, go take a picture with Gaga." And she's like, "Who's that bitch? I don't know. That's a crazy looking."
Right? Nobody knew who she was.
I'm all, just
nobody knew who she was.
Yeah, and then she took a picture. Now she's all showing off how me and Gaga. So anyway,
me and Gaga hanging.
Yeah. So
well, I love you, bud, man. I want to give one more shout out to Martin Luther King. He is one of my biggest heroes and inspirations in life, man. And we were, I sent the guys his last speech, and he got killed. I think 2 days after his last speech. If y'all have never seen that last speech, go see it. It's just a man that's like full of purpose and fearless. Like I think he had that intuition. He knew what was coming, but he was looking it straight in the face and kind of saying, my life's going to amount to something bigger than this moment. And anyways, all respect and love to, he did it right, man. He lived what he preached, and he continues to inspire millions of people around the world how to protest peacefully and how to get something done. He's always going to be a blueprint on America history. So you can't say enough about what he meant and what he still means. And anyways, I just tip my cap and want to honor him. I'm gonna sing and do a song tomorrow, Sunday, and show some of his speeches. And so every time I watch him speak, I get emotional in terms of like just wanting to be inspired to do it better. You know what I mean? Like we said, let's try to be better. Let's be kind to one another. Let's, go listen to some Martin Luther King today. Go read some of his quotes. If you don't know about it, inform yourself, because he's a beautiful person to try to model and emulate, man. So
true that, man. True that.
Yeah.
All right, Bubba. Love you, man. I'll see you next week.
Love you.
And
yep.
Everybody, we love everybody's watching and the love we get from y'all's. And yeah, man. So we're gonna end it with this Flipsyde Jam. All right, later.
Love you, brother. Peace.
His battery probably went out. All right,
yep.
Later.
Late.
West, up, down, and side to side. No direction but a clear path, so I climb. All my bright colors painted outside the lines. And we ride and we roll and we blow in. We don't know what's up there, but we go in, yeah. I followed her into the night, and she said, here we go into the deep, into the deep unknown.
Weight up on my shoulders was too much for human beings. I know there got to be a better way outside of dreaming. I prayed a lot but couldn't tell the angels from the demons. A blessing and a curse through the lessons I was seeing. The places that I be in psychologically provided me with the wisdom to witness the hypocrisy. A victim of nothing other than my philosophy that probably pushes me forward, increasing my velocity. Get off of me, I was born to live, born to love, born to give. And soon as the storm hits, I write a song with lightning in the clouds, and you can hear the thunder in the crowd. Run, come on.
Here we go into the deep, into the deep unknown. Here we go into the deep, into the deep unknown. What's up there, but we go in, yeah. I followed her into the night, and she said, I'm swimming up and I'm pushing, but still can't breathe. I'm trying to get to the surface so I can break free. Lord knows, nothing is gonna stop me. Lord knows, nothing is gonna stop
I'm on
me.
I-5 with the top down underneath the night sky. Trying to pick a star, send a prayer up high. Whole lot of bad mixed with some nice guy. Trying to get it right, right? Come on.